In today's video, we're going to be covering three main topics. We're going to be covering why you should be doing side planks, what muscles are used during side planks, and a mechanic breakdown of what's actually happening during your side plank.
The side plank is a really great exercise for a few reasons. It helps you to develop lumbo-pelvic hip complex stability and control. Further, it helps develop shoulder control. And it's a great way to strengthen the muscles that help alleviate lower cross syndrome. And it's one of the top 3 for eliminating low back pain. So that's something to think about. And finally, as a derivative of getting rid of the back pain, eliminating the lower cross syndrome, it's great for posture. It's also a really good foundational movement if you're just beginning your fitness quest. And it can still be used when you've become an elite athlete to help to continue to develop your strength. So let's go check in with Dee and Jess and talk about not only the muscles that are used, but the mechanics that are involved as well.
This is Dee, and this is Jess talking for Dee. So first we're going to talk about the biggest muscle used in our exercise, which is the core muscles. We're going to be using our rectus abdominis, our oblique internus and externus, our transverse abdominis, and we're going to include glutes in the core too. Dee happens to be using her glute medius in this exercise. On top of all those muscles, Dee's also using a lot of things around the shoulder girdle, including her serratus to push down, her lats to drive her elbow towards her glutes, and the traps to help support that shoulder blade. You go, Dee. Look at that.
Now that we know what muscles we're using, let's put them to work. So we're going to break down our 3 main components of getting your side plank done. The first thing we want to look at is your arm and shoulder position. Those are going to work together. So you want to think about putting the majority of your weight onto your forearm. That's the biggest point of contact on the floor, so you're going to feel really stable there. Jess has got some pretty juicy forearms, so she's going to feel rock solid in her plank. So now we want to be active with the shoulder. So we're going to think about trying to push the shoulder away from the floor or trying to push that juicy forearm into the floor so that now all the muscles at your shoulder are fired on and active and holding on to you. We also want to create more of that shoulder stability by pulling your elbow in towards your hips. It's going to give you the best solid shoulder position so you're less likely to shrug, lose stability, and potentially get some pinching in your movement. Next, we want to look at our alignment and neutral spine and pelvis position. So for this, we want to think about almost driving the hips forward just before we pop up into the plank. This is going to make sure our core is fired on, and it's also going to make sure that our ribs, pelvis, knees, and ankles are all in a good alignment. The last thing we're going to look at is creating tension. So we want to think about creating a sort of compression force, again, from squeezing that elbow in toward the hips, but we're also going to think about squeezing the feet toward the elbow. This creates this good tension that's going to light up all the muscles in the body and create more stability. Why would we want more stability? We want more stability because it's going to make us a tighter lever, a tighter weight, and an easier weight to hold up. If we're holding all this good tension in the body, we're less likely to have breaks in the position where we might be vulnerable to pinches, over-fatiguing muscles that shouldn't be firing, and making these like weird, half-drunk, loopy, swirly-twirly things that Jess is doing. Like, they're cool and all, but they're not going to feel great at the end of the day. Thanks for watching our video. If you want to support us, please like, share, or click the bell icon to subscribe to our videos so that you can get notified when we release a fantastic, exciting new video. You can also check us out on Patreon. If you subscribe to us there, you're supporting us so we can keep bringing you awesome, exciting content. But when you support us, you also get lots of cool stuff along with it, including early access to our videos. You get our blooper reels, and you get to interact with us a little bit more and get more out of our 3-wave experience. On Patreon, we also have access to our memberships. So that's where you can get personalized programming for at home, at a gym if they ever open up again, based on the equipment you have and your skill levels. You can work with us coaches one-on-one. Finally, we want to hear from you. We want to know what kind of content you want to see. What's your biggest challenge? What are you struggling with in your workouts? Do you like to bounce on an exercise ball? Because I don't. Message us on social media. Comment below, comment on this video, start supporting us on Patreon, and we can get a whole conversation going. This is a community. We want to come together with you guys and help you and work together to get you your fitness goals. Thank you for watching. Stay healthy, and we'll see you soon.